What do you know about a sharp 4? It's okay if you don't know anything. We're going to learn it today. Today we're going to learn what mode involves just a sharp 4. You guessed it, or you didn't because I didn't ask you to guess. Today we learn all about the Lydian Mode to continue our series on Guitar Modes Explained. I think that's the name of it. I didn't look at it. Hey, listen, as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching this and supporting the channel. But if you want to support more, if you haven't already, make sure that you click the like button, the subscribe, and then the alerts button as well, so you're alerted for the future videos. Not just in this series, but all of the ones that I spend way too much of my life doing, because I enjoy it, I guess. So in the last video, we really focused on Phrygian. So we've gone through the entire thing. We've gone through Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, and now we're into Lydian. And if you don't know any of those other videos, if you haven't watched those, I'll make sure to link it up top right now for you to start digging in. Let's kind of reframe. Let's think about what we learned in Phrygian. Remember, we're starting all of these on the 3rd fret of our low E string. That's an ambulance. This means that every mode we're playing is G mode name. So if we start our Dorian there, it's G Dorian. If we start Phrygian there, it's G Phrygian. So let's reframe and think about G Phrygian. Remember, on the low E, it's 3, 4, 6. On the A, it's 3, 5, 6. On the D, it is 3, 5, 6. Then on the G, it's 3, 5, 7. On the B and the E, same exact thing for each. We're going 4, 6, 8, and 4, 6, 8. Now again, we're learning everything on G so that you understand the difference between positions of a G major scale or any major scale and modes. So instead of us working our way up the fretboard with all of these mode shapes, which a lot of us do and think we're playing modes, but a lot of the time we're playing positions of the major scale, we're doing all of these shapes starting on the 3rd fret of the low E. So this is going to be G Lydian. Now remember, we compare everything to the Ionian mode or the major scale. And if we recall, we assign numbers to those, right? We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in our Ionian, we would typically go 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 4, 5, and then we would continue. The only difference with Lydian is that we're going to raise the 4th by a half step. It's going to be a sharp 4th. And all that means is those numbers that we thought about, 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of playing it here on that 3rd fret of our A string, we just move it toward the body of the guitar up 1 fret. And that's the only difference between your Ionian or your major scale and Lydian. So let's learn the whole thing, the 3 note per string, 2.5 octave variation. On the low E string, it is 3, 5, 7. On the A, 4, 5, 7. On the D, 4, 5, 7. On the G, it is 4, 6, 7. On the B, it is 5, 7, 8. And then on your high E, it's just 5, 7, 9. And you could really hear how that sharp 4 affects that drone note, that G, because remember, we want to hear all of these modes compared to that modal tone, that tonal center of G. So I always have this drone note of G playing as I play each of these notes. Now again, as we have been playing through all of this stuff, we want to know that you can connect these shapes and still be playing in something like a G Lydian, but you could be thinking about your Phrygian shapes, your Dorian shapes, your Ionian shapes. Now they're just kind of positions of a mode instead. So when we think about the fact that before we did Phrygian and we went 3, 4, 6, we can kind of notice right away that that second note could be the starting point, if we put it in the right area, of our G Lydian. So we're going to shift down our Phrygian. We're going to go 2, 3, 5. We're going to do the same exact pattern as we normally would for our Phrygian, but then we're going to come back We're going to slide up to that 3rd fret and play what we just learned. We're going to play that G Lydian. This is just to show you that you can start combining these and moving across the fretboard. More on that, obviously, in the later series or later parts of the series, but take a listen to what that'll sound like. And there you go, you're a Lydian master. Up next, we have Mix-a-Lydian, of course, which is a very, very new, fancy way of using the same exact name and just adding some letters to the front of it. But until then, what I want you to practice is cooking in that shape, that pattern itself. And I'm going to put it up on the screen right now, the actual pattern of your Lydian mode. And I'll start it on that 3rd fret of the low E, so it's G Lydian. Pause, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. I want you to work through that, memorizing it. And I want to make sure that you're doing so by going up and back down, all in order, but clean. Make sure other notes aren't ringing out. Make sure that there's the right amount of space in between. You're playing it evenly as well as clean. And then from there, I want you to try combining these. So I want you to start your Phrygian on the 2nd fret, go up, back down, and then go to the 3rd fret and play your Lydian there, up and back down. Again, if you want to stay tuned for the rest of the series, make sure you click like, subscribe, and the alert button. And I can't wait to see you, you, in the next video.